gentlemen, the OSWA proudly welcomes back to the arena, Johnny Psycho!
Well, 20 years ago, WWE magazine called Ink Inc. the greatest tag team that you never heard of. I would like to think that there are a few people who have heard of us now. Five years ago, TNA loved us. They loved us so much that instead of getting 600 pounds of destruction, they got 300 pounds of crap, wrapped them in some crappy tattoos, and stole our name, put them on TV. And they're not on there anymore because they sucked. I know that you guys have been wondering where I have been. And the truth is that I have been hurt, and I've been hurt to the point that I will no longer be wrestling. I started this when I was 23 years old, and I'll be 46 in 3 months. I've worked in every VFW hall, every bar, every bingo palace, from here to New Orleans to Miami, and everywhere in between. And OSWA is the only place that I've ever worked that let me be who I was. And if I have to leave, I want to leave from here. I've never been in an organization that had so much of the future of my business in it. Some of these kids are really going to go places. And it's been an honor to work every one of you and to work for you guys out here. It must not be that easy to deal with Ink Inc. on a regular basis. And I have to tell you, I've never worked with a group of guys that weren't scared like these guys here. I have been places with some jacked up underwear models who are like, no, those guys are too stiff. Those guys, do we have any fake tables, maybe? Not these kids. Not a single one of them. Every one of them jumped in the ring and did what they had to do. And I appreciate it. I want to thank Johnny Walker in particular for giving me a place to finish it out. And Bobby Popham as well.
Thank you, sir! 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 Thank you, sir!
You guys have got a long, long time ahead of you. Enjoy it every day, and eat your Wheaties and say your prayers, brother.
I know we don't have a Hall of Fame yet, but it's coming. And when we do, I guarantee you I'll be the first one to nominate Johnny Psycho. It has been a pleasure from me and from Bobby Popham in the back, from Keith Cage, who was a tenth of your size and got in there and just gave it everything he had, to every one of these guys. You guys have meant a lot to us. It was a pleasure. Chris Damien, thank him for bringing y'all in. And I hate that you got hurt, but I'm glad that you will be able to with us when you could, and we're going to miss you. If you ever want to come back and just beat somebody up, we'll make that happen, brother. Let's hear it for Johnny Psycho, guys.
Well, Joe, I'll tell you this much. I hate to see Psycho leave, but I'll tell you something. Some of the greatest matches that we've called have been when he and his brother tagged together. And I'll tell you something. Nothing brought the energy out of this arena than when they were in the ring.
Yeah, you're right, PK. I'll tell you something. I love having Goth here, and I sure miss Psycho. We're going to miss him for a long time. Forever.
Well, Joe, just goes to show you got to take every opportunity you can. That's exactly what he did. You know, like I said, he had wrestled everywhere. You know, for him to come here to the OSWA to wrestle really shows the caliber of the show that we put on. That bring in guys like Psycho and Goth and all these other guys here. I mean, Joe, I'll tell you something. What a great place to be.
You know, one thing I got to say about both Goth and Psycho is I've never seen such a fearsome duo be so loved.
Yeah, that's okay.
Enjoy the music.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Johnny Psycho!